Good afternoon. This is Dr. Ali with you. I will be your instructor for Principles of Accounting 1. Welcome to this course. Um, I just want to give you an overview of how this course is going to be conducted. Of course, you know this is an online course. This course is Principles of Accounting 1, which is synonymous to financial accounting. Usually, Principles of Accounting has two courses. The first course is Principles of Accounting 1 dash Financial Accounting, and Principles of Accounting 2 dash Managerial Accounting. In this course is going to be the financial accounting component. This course will be conducted online, as I just mentioned. What is this course about? Okay, this course is about studying all the steps that will lead to issuing the financial statements. Do you know what the financial statements are? They include uh, statement, income statement, statement of owner's equity, and the balance sheet. There will be another statement that we're going to study in more details in the managerial accounting component, which is the statement of cash flows. Now, all the steps that lead to financial statements is going to be through starting from your daily transactions. What I mean by that is buying merchandise, buying whatever products you are engaged in, selling products, paying your bills, your telephone bills, your utilities, the revenue that you make, paying the salaries of your employees, buying supplies, all of these transactions. Yeah. So you're going to record. Those are the first recording these transactions in a book called the General Journal. Then you move to another book. We're going to study that into details. The other book is called the General Ledger, where you have a summary of each account. For example, the cash. If I want to know what is the balance in cash, I would go to the General Ledger and open the page for cash, and will show me all the summary related to cash, the cash ins and cash outs, and the balance for that specific period. And then from the General Ledger, there are some adjustments that we have to make at the end of the accounting period. We reflect those adjustments, and then from the ledger, those adjusted balances we're going to consider that's on when you're going to move to the financial statements, the income statement and the balance sheet, and the statement of owner's equity. Financial accounting in general is made for external purposes, for the people who have direct interest in the business, such as the banks, maybe stockholders, the government, and also there are people within the organization that needs these financial statements. On the other hand, the managerial accounting is done for internal purposes. That means for people within the organization. Yeah. This course, financial accounting, the major objective of it is for you, the students, is to be able to do all the steps that are necessary to produce the financial statements, as well as the management of the components of these financial statements. For example, in this course, we will study the management of cash, we will study the management of account receivables, the management of inventory, and then we look at some liabilities, especially current liabilities. We're going to be looking at accounts payable and notes payable. and the difference between these two. And then we will look at long-term assets. We define those long-term assets, and we precisely talk about depreciation methods. So this is overall the objective of this course. The goal of this course, yeah, to be able to produce the financial statements. And like we said, these financial statements usually give you a picture of the overall performance of this organization. Now, remember, accounting is the language of business. No matter what business you are in, whether you are in hospitals, whether you are in government, whether you are in churches, schools, you need to know how to read the financial statements. And currently, there are people in professions like engineering and other areas who are trying to get MBAs, Master of Business Administration, because they need to know how to run those businesses. Imagine that you are a manager, or you are promoted to a CEO, you are promoted to be in charge of a division, and imagine that you won't be able that you are unable to read the financial statements. That's why you have to read the financial statements, or how to read it and how to analyze it at the same time. I will be available for you guys throughout the course. I'll be available every day, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you have any questions or if you have any concerns, of course, the best way to communicate with me is through emails. I'm not in the office to use phones. I am usually very fast in responding to phone calls. I'm not sorry, to emails. I promise you that I'll be able, by the grace of God, I'll be able to respond to you within 2 to 3 hours, if not immediately. Yeah. So this is the best way to communicate with me. Before I proceed, I just want everyone to make sure that you have a laptop, a good laptop, and you have a good connection, a good internet connections, in order to perform in this, and some knowledge, of the usage of computers, and you need to have some knowledge of Word and Excel, and because you're going to need those for some assignments. Yeah. It is very important that from day one that you need to print the syllabus. The syllabus contains in it the textbook. You have to get the textbook. It's very, very important. Yeah, because even though PowerPoints are provided for each chapter, they are by no means that are enough for the course. The chapter, once you read it, it gives you details and give you examples of the different issues. That's why you have to get the book. So if you don't want to get the book, I doubt that you'll be able to perform, because you have to spend a lot of time on your own. Each chapter depends on the previous chapter. So if you cannot just jump from chapter 2 and go to chapter 1, or from chapter 1 to 2, because you have to study 1, and then you move to 2, then you move to 3. That's how it works in accounting. Every concept, every content area depends on the contents before it. Yeah. After completing this course, and I'm just going to read to you from the syllabus, and bear with me for just a minute. The objectives of this course, that means what you should get out of this course at the end of the semester. You should be able to implement and analyze skills that should enable you to participate more efficiently and responsibly in today's business environment, in order to improve the management of personnel, financial activities such as budgeting, savings, and investments. So this course should help you in managing your personal financing, your personal financial plans. It should give you some background into the usage of financial statements and your personal financial statements. That's possible. You should be also able to apply a range of theoretical and practical techniques in accounting. For example, you should be able to do bank reconciliation. You should be able to analyze inventory by using inventory methods, such as FIFO, LIFO, weighted average methods. At the third objective is you should be able, once you learn these techniques, then you should be able to utilize them. You should be able to analyze them. For example, if you want to analyze your inventory and by using those different methods of inventory, first in, first out, last in, first out, that should help you in managing and controlling inventory. This the syllabus should contain a guidelines. It should contain it has a course outlines that has a calendar in it. It means that the first week, what should you study? What is required from you? What is a due? So you got to get that syllabus printed, and you got to focus on the course guidelines. Hopefully, I gave you a. Oh, before we finish, I just want to give you some also other guidelines. I forgot to mention. Sorry for that. Once you log into the course, you go to students, and then you go to my courses, and you click on the GBUS 2303 Principles of Accounting 1. To the left side of your screen, there will be a menu that has different components of the course. And one of those components is a syllabus. That's where you will find the syllabus. The syllabus contains, in the very first paragraph of the syllabus, you will see the textbook. I wish I have a copy of it with me at the moment. I don't, but the title, the ISBN number, the edition are on that first paragraph of the syllabus. You need to get that textbook. So if you don't get the textbook, how you do expect to perform in this class? So that's why I'm saying you need to get it ASAP. I recommend that you get the e-copy. It will get to you very fast. It's very similar to the hard copy. It has everything in it. It have the details, have exercises, everything you need to know. Even though the PowerPoints are available, they are not enough. So do not rely wholeheartedly on the on the PowerPoints. Okay, so you need the textbook. All right. Another thing on the menu on the left side is you will find the coursework. That is where most of the information about the course are available. You will find the PowerPoints. You will find the course assignments that are needed. You will find exams and quizzes on that page. Okay, so you got to get familiar with that. Another component on the left side of your course website is collaboration. Okay, and the collaboration, you click on that, and then you will find a section about a forum. And we will use that forum very often. We will post some issues related to the course, and then you will have to respond to those issues. It is part of your final grade. So that's another thing I just need to go back and mention to you how you will be assessed in this course. You will be assessed on the exams, on the course assignments. You will be assessed on the collaborations you will do. throughout this course. We will have 2 exams and the final exam. Of course, the first week we will have a pre-test. That pre-test is very important. You got to do it. Okay. You will have also a post-test at the end of the almost the last week. You can look at the calendar or the course outlines. There is a post-test, and that post-test is very, very important. I may use it to replace one of your lowest exams. So we're going to have 2 exams and a final comprehensive exam. So the post test is very important. It contains everything. It includes material from everything throughout the course. Okay, I hope that this gives you a good idea about the course. Like I said earlier, I'll be available to assist you, and I'm probably going to do the post transactions when we do record the transactions on the general journal and posting that from the general journal to the ledger, to general ledger. All right, I'll be available Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. And the best way to communicate with me is through emails. And like I said, I will respond quickly and as fast as I could. All right, everyone, welcome to the class. And I hope that we will have a mutual beneficial and educational good experience throughout the semester. All right, now have a good day and God bless you.